Hey guys, Cam here from PhoneDog.com, and back in March we got a look at the Microsoft Lumia 640 XL at MWC, and I was pretty impressed with it, but now we have it in its retail packaging. As always with the Lumia packaging, the phone sits to the right in its own compartment, but we'll remove that and place it to one side while we get a proper look at what comes with the phone in the box. Now first up is the battery. This is a removable battery. It's 3000 milliamp hours, which should give you plenty of standby time. Of course, comes with Microsoft's branding on the outside. We also get the usual quick start guide, which is really easy to get through and shows you all the stuff that you need to know to get your device set up. You also get a power adapter, and usually it doesn't have a USB output. It's just a regular power adapter like the old days. But we're going to put everything back in the box and get our first look at the device itself. Like most Lumias, it does contrast the black glass on the front with a plastic rear cover. This one is the white model. It's a white matte finish. It's really nice, soft touch finish, and it's not shiny at all. It does feel really nice. It obviously comes in other colors as well. But to get the battery in, we have to remove the rear shell off. And you do it just by prising it open from the bottom, and then we can just pop the battery in, connecting it to those golden connector points. But we also have a port for the micro SIM card and a micro SD card. Now actually taking the rear shell off and putting it back on again isn't very difficult at all, but once on it sort of feels like it belongs. It doesn't look like it's a two-part device. Now on the back we have a camera. This is a 13 megapixel Carl Zeiss lens capable of shooting 1080p video, and you can see it's got a slight protrusion out the back. There's also a single LED flash. Now on the bottom edge is the micro USB port. On the top we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the front is the 5 megapixel front facing camera. As you can see, the buttons are on screen. There are no capacitive buttons. At 157.1mm tall, it's roughly the same as an iPhone 6 Plus, despite having a larger display. It is noticeably thicker than both the 6 Plus and the Note 4, but it's still only 9mm thin. Now on the front is a 5.7-inch LCD display. Now this is 720 by 1280, so those of you who like really sharp displays might be a little bit disappointed with the 259 pixels per inch on this. Powering the device on the inside is a Qualcomm 400 quad-core 1.2 GHz chip. Also has 1GB of RAM and 8GB of storage, but like I already showed you, there is a micro SD card, and you can expand it up to 128GB. Now there are various models and options of this 640 XL. There's an LTE model, which I don't have. There's also a dual SIM model. And they'll all be varying in price and features depending on which market you're in. But it does come loaded with Windows Phone 8.1 with the Lumia Denim update. So all the currently available latest stuff that's on Windows Phone is going to be on the 640 XL. And when Windows 10 for phones comes out later this year, it will be upgradable to that as well. Now in terms of first impressions, like I've already said, I like the look and the feel of the device. It is a tiny bit big, and the display actually isn't terrible. The colours are good and the contrast is good, at least for a very budget-minded phone. I'll also say actually it's very fast too, but I've only had it powered on for a few hours, so we'll see how it copes with day-to-day life when I bring you my full review later on. I'm Cam, I'm at PhoneDog_Cam on Twitter, and I will see you again soon.